Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Tyagara, and I welcome you guys back to the very last episode of Oot 3D 3 Heart Run. Now, in this bonus episode, we are going to be collecting all of the heart pieces and heart containers we did not get in the main playthrough. Now, before we actually go hunting for any heart pieces, we're going to start off by obtaining all the heart containers we didn't get from all the bosses we killed. So I will meet you guys inside of the Great Deku Tree in just a moment. Oh my god, guys, I'm about to be sick. I don't know if I can do this. I gotta do it for the bonus episode. Oh, this feels so wrong. Oh my god. Alright, guys, I'll see you at the Dongo's Cavern. Now, guys, the second song on Green Day's fourth studio album, Insomniac, is called Brat. And inside the song Brat, there's a lyric that I live by: nothing good can last. That also applies to block puzzles when you leave the room. As you can see, I'm gonna have to do this entire floor all over again, so I will meet you guys back here in just 1 second. Gotta love block puzzles, am I right? Or am I right, fellas? Alright, on through this door we go now. Giant hole in the ground from last time. You know what's crazy? I'm currently recording this, it's what, January 25th? My goodness, yeah, I remember recording these early episodes way back in the summer of last year, so it's been quite a journey. And this is the first time where I feel a little pressed for time because I've put off this bonus episode for personal reasons, like work got in the way, other personal commitments, and also the fact that, oh, that's interesting, I never noticed that before, it plants you right where that cutscene ends where those Gorons chase you up the hill when they try to give you a hug, remember? Anyway, I'm going back into the Dongo's Cavern because I want to show off those business scrub rooms that I didn't show off before because, you know, this is the bonus episode, it's a full 100% run now, so we might as well, yeah? But anyway, as I was saying before, I planned on recording this, like, last week, or a few days ago, I should say, and, I got sick. So, you know, I figured you guys didn't want to hear a stuffed up Taya, so I'm like, we'll put it off. And now it is currently, what, 10:27 p.m. I have work in the morning, but, you know, I got a busy week ahead, so I need to get this done now, but I'm probably going to record the rest of this tomorrow. I'm just mainly doing, like, the heart pieces and such today, or the heart containers, I should say, excuse me, from the bosses, because, you know, that's not as hard. We're just quickly running through the dungeons. The only ones that I anticipate being a real problem are, well, mainly just the Shadow Temple because of how linear it is, you know? And, there's not a lot of, like, shortcuts. I mean, you know how there was that one block we pulled by the ghost ship? Or the Ferry of the Damned, whatever you want to call it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that resets too, just like these block puzzles here, as you can no doubt see. So, gonna have to make do with what we got, guys. Anyway, onwards. While I have your attention, though, I would just like to quickly thank everyone for 50 subscribers. That was a goal of mine, like, that popped up in the last few weeks, I'm not gonna lie, where I'm like, man, it would be nice to hit 50 subscribers by the time Oot 3D is over. And sure enough, the finale has not yet aired, that comes out on Monday, but we did it, and I'm very happy. I'm super, super grateful, and also, I'd like to thank everyone for being, you know, so involved. Like, I've met a few new friends through, this Let's Play series, such as Jesse and Roots, big shoutouts to them, as well as all the folks commenting on my videos lately, like Damon, thank you all so much. You guys have inspired me to keep going, not gonna lie. Like, you know, a few of the episodes were kind of underperforming, so I didn't feel very motivated to keep going. But, yeah, let's buy a sticky stick for 50 rupees, might as well. No reason not to. But yeah, I'm very grateful for all the new friends I've met through this series, so thank you guys. You've inspired me to keep going. I am currently working on a sequel to this Let's Play. It is not the one I was talking about in the finale. That I will do eventually, that one, but there was a slight change of plans. Originally, I was gonna do another game entirely that came up recently. I mean, well, the game came out 16 years ago almost, but the point is, this new Let's Play, without giving away exactly what it is, it's another Zelda game. I'm not saying which one, but we are going to be doing a second Zelda game for our second Let's Play, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm currently planning it out, doing a practice run just so I can figure out, like, the perfect route I want to go through because of how open this game is. Oh, there's a hint for you guys. It's a pretty open Zelda game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure by the way I'm talking about it, you can probably figure out what it is because I'm so passionate about it. But nonetheless, I also have a few other ideas for some other games I'd like to do eventually. One of which is actually my new favorite game of all time. Like, I know before, in the first episode, I believe, I said Wind Waker HD was my favorite game of all time. Well, for Christmas, I got a new game that I played and absolutely fell in love with, like the time I played Wind Waker as a kid. So, look forward to that one day. Anyway, let's see what these guys are selling. I'm gonna shoot them with my Deku Nuts, or Deku Seeds. So he'll sell us 5 Deku Nuts. I'm not really interested. Sorry, buddy. How about you? What do you got for me? What you got for me? Wow, 2 lands references in 1 episode. Deku Seeds. Sure. Might as well. Not bad. All right. I will see you guys inside of Jabu Jabu's belly in just a moment. Much like the block puzzles, I also had to quickly redo that switch puzzle, so that's fun. Anyway, here's our next heart container, and now I will see you guys at the Forest Temple. Time to grow up real quick. Oh, thank God I don't have to do this part all over again. That would be a little annoying, but, you know, we count our blessings where we can, guys. Let's go through the cool-looking door, back into that cool-looking arena from before, with all the cool-looking paintings surrounding us, and boom, here's our next heart container. Awesome. All right, see you guys at the Fire Temple now. All right, excuse the missing heart there. I did the same thing I did in the Let's Play where I just tried to drop down by the ladder. And of course, I grabbed onto the ledge by accident, but then I jump slashed down and took the full heart of damage, as always. But it doesn't really matter because we're about to replenish it. So why don't we head on through that door where Darunia went through and then mysteriously vanished into the Whack of Volvagia section. By the way, I'm so proud of that title. I thought I was hilarious and super unique for coming up with it. But then I searched up Whack of Volvagia on YouTube, and a few other guys had the same idea as me, so that's unfortunate. Just goes to show that we're never as original as we think. It has dawned on me that I must do the hill climbing thingy with those spikes again. Yay! Let's see if we can one-try this again. Come on, Link. Come on, we can do this. Come on, Taya. Oh, nope. All right, down we go. Oh, no. Got clipped on the way down, but that's okay. We didn't have to go all the way down. Come on, we can do this. We got this. Let's go, let's go. Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna do it, guys. Yes! Still can't believe I got away with murder in the actual series, though. Metaphorically speaking, with the way I got up the hill on my first try, that is. Anyway, here we are back in Morpha's room, the Morbin room, if you know, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not really sorry for referencing it because, in retrospect, Morbin Time / Morbius was just the most hilarious meme of last year. Not because of the actual content of the meme itself, but because we gaslit Sony into thinking we actually cared about the movie, so much so that they re-released it in theaters, only for it to flop a second time. Like, has that ever been done before in Hollywood history? That's just hilarious, and if you disagree, I'm sorry, you are objectively incorrect. Alright, I'll see you guys at the Shadow Temple in just a moment now. I'd just like to quickly say that I'm not making the same mistake as I did in the LP. You know what, let's scrap with this guy real quick. Might as well get my revenge, you know? Have some of that, huh? That's for you, take it. Alright. Almost every death in the LP was at the hands of a Stalfos, and I don't know why. While I was editing this episode, like the Shadow Temple episode, I found it hilarious that I kept calling Stalfos Skulltulas for some reason. I don't know why, as you can see with all the correction edits I made in the video, but just wanted to show that off quickly. I'm also going to show myself recovering, because might as well, yeah? You know? I can't help it with the Land Xenoblade references, guys. My brain is rotten. Anyway. I love playing the Song of Storms to get this yellow ball of light thingy to appear. To top off, not just our health, but our magic as well. Okay, I'll see you guys in the boss chamber now on top of that giant bongo drum. Guys, I have never been more happy in my life to be wrong. I guess not every block puzzle resets after all. Oh, which means there was a shortcut I could have taken and could have saved a lot of time just now. Precious sleep that I need for my early morning shift tomorrow. I may have the Triforce of Courage, but I certainly don't have the Triforce of Wisdom. All right, now pardon all the damage I took there. I may or may not have gotten into a relentless scrap with those Stalfos on board the Ferry of the Damned, of course. But guys, I just thought I'd quickly point this out. I was wrong before. This is the real last appearance of our good friend Pierre, the Scarecrow. So let's hook onto him and grab those hearts to replenish ourselves from my reckless scrapping, shall we? Oh, well, we're missing one heart piece. Or one recovery heart, I should say, but that doesn't really matter, for we are about to head on inside of Bongo Bongo's chamber. We're gonna grab that next heart container. Please don't land on the thing. Okay, cool. Let's grab that heart container. And that's that. All right, and here is our final full heart container, before the heart pieces, of course, which is, of course, going to be on this platform to our left. Let's grab that real quick. Alright, so for the heart pieces, we are going to be obtaining them in the same order as which they are presented on ZeldaDungeon.net's guide, which again will be in the description if you're curious. But anyway, what you want to do is head on over to this tombstone right here and pull on it, just like that one where we got the original Hylian shield that was eaten by that like in Ganon's tower. Anyway, once you drop down through this grotto, what you want to do is beat up this Redead, of course. Not like that. Don't miss with your jump slash like I did. Just wail on him. You don't even give him a second to breathe, really. Fortunately, he's using that torch as, like, armor of sorts. Next, what you want to do is pull out the ocarina and play the Sun Song real quick. The chest will spawn in containing our first, well, technically our third, but ZeldaDungeon.net's first piece of heart. Oh, speaking of those pieces of heart that we've already obtained, they will be inserted into the video at the same place where they appear in ZeldaDungeon.net's guide. Anyway, the second heart piece is actually also in Kakariko Graveyard. Now, I believe I briefly touched upon it when we first came here in the LP, but what you want to do is talk to Dampé the Gravekeeper over here, and you want him to just dig in these dirt spots. You gotta pay him to do so, and it's completely RNG, but one of them contains a heart piece. So we could be here a while, and I might just cut to when he digs it up. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Oh, that sounds promising. Oh, just a blue rupee. Probably just wasting rupees at this point. Oh, wow. All right, Dampé, come on, buddy. I ain't got all day. Oh, red rupee. Okay, that's nice. We're actually back in the game. Oh. Green rupee. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. Finally. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is heart piece number 2. So technically for us, it's heart piece number 4. On to the next one. All right, our next heart piece is going to be at Lon Lon Ranch, actually. Now, this is inside of a building that we actually, as far as I can remember, we didn't go inside of during the main run. But we have come by here a few times for some gold Skulltulas. That giant tower in the background there. Near the cows mooing next to the stables, of course. Gotta avoid those gways. Yes, gways, not crows. I believe I only really learned their official name when editing, or maybe when I was locked on. I can't remember. Guys, I've got a really bad memory sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. There have been a lot of episodes that I edited. I can talk to you guys about that, by the way. Video editing. Wow. When you have to constantly pause and go frame by frame to make sure that you get the exact frame when your gold Skulltula token registers, it's honestly not that bad. But when you're going for the wasted rupee counter thingy, like I remember going over this, or I edited a little text box into, the episode where we traversed the desert wasteland, or the haunted wasteland, excuse me. Holy. Constantly having to pause and go frame by frame whenever Link picked up a rupee when my counter was at 500 was quite a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I ever do another Zelda game again, I will make an effort to not include a wasted rupee counter. It was a funny idea, but in practice, it was a nightmare to keep up with, and my next Zelda Let's Play will not have anything like that, so don't you worry. Anyway, here's our next heart piece. I'll see you guys at the next one. Now then, both heart pieces 4 and 5 are here in Gerudo Valley at the entrance. And I've got a question for you guys. Do you have the time to listen to me give a few more shoutouts, actually? I'd like to thank everyone else that I've met across this journey. Starting with House of Necrid, Offliner33, Number 1 App Games. I'm gonna miss this jump, aren't I? Oh wait, I'm probably gonna make it. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna make it. All right. Okay, as I was saying, Damien Burke as well. Thank you. EB or E flat, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name exactly, but because it reminded me of the musical notation of E flat. Thank you as well. Silver Ghost Wolf, much appreciated. C Shadle, Caden Shaw, Happy Tiptoe Was Taken, Mr. Ravioli, and Vanishing Keaton. Thank you all so much for your support and watching my videos and commenting. It means more than I can describe, and sadly we can't get over to heart piece number 5 from here, so I will loop back around and meet you guys back here in a second. So for Gold Skulltula number 5, what you want to do is instead of jumping off to the left like we just, or did I just say Gold Skulltula? Excuse me. For heart piece number 5, instead of jumping off to the left like we did for heart piece number 4, what you want to do is grab this Kuko, jump to the right, and the reason why I said Gold Skulltula before is because we came down here to grab a Gold Skulltula, if you remember. Now, mind you, I don't know if I ever actually grabbed this heart piece as Child Link. I know I almost always do it as Adult Link because, you know, you can just like drop into the water with the iron boots and then hook shot onto the ladder. But, oh, that's not good. What you want to do is try to be as close to the waterfall as possible. Jump in, and you swim for that. Oh, wait a sec, I'm not being pushed by the current. Never mind, I was overthinking it. I have a tendency to do that. I really need to stop. It doesn't benefit me at all. But nonetheless, guys, here we go. Climbing up that ladder. Coming for heart piece number 5. Boom, there you go. All right, see y'all next heart piece. Well, time for that part of the game. Heart piece number 6 is located in the fishing hole straight ahead. Some people love this minigame, some people hate it. I don't really like it. My sister, though, she really liked this game. She was pretty good at it. I remember when we used to, I had a 3DS, she didn't. We both had DSs growing up, but when I got my 3DS, I'd let her play Ocarina of Time sometimes. She liked riding around on Epona, and she also liked going to the fishing hole and doing it for me. Now then, can we get up, please? Swam right into the part you can't grab onto. Let's go, Link. Very nice. Or maybe you can, and I just didn't try hard enough. So, the objective here is you want to catch a 10-pound fish at the very least, and doing so will net you a heart piece as a reward. Let's talk to this gentleman right here. It costs 20 rupees to fish. So what you want to do is walk on over to the edge, and yeah. Basically, it's just fishing. It'll let us fish. Awesome. So yeah. Press B, cast your line, and then you press A to reel it in. That's how it works. So, I can't remember, I don't know if this is like the meta spot per se, but I personally always go onto like this wooden branch here. Not this one, but the arc one that's like sticking up kind of. So you can stand on it, and that way you're like closer to the water than being on the shore, of course. And you have a better chance of, not having to spend as much time reeling your fishing rod in. Anyway, speaking of my sister, I'm actually recording this on the day of her birthday. So if you guys want to be nice, please comment happy birthday, Taya's sister. That would mean a lot. This guy looks pretty big. I wonder if he's the 10-poundy. Oh, 15-poundy. Come on, fishy. I know you want it. Am I too close? Probably too close, aren't I? I need you to grab it. If you want it, you can have it, but you gotta learn to reach out there and grab it. Let's go, fish. Yes, all right. Now that we've got a bite, what you want to do is pull opposite to the direction that he's pulling using your control pad, your C pad, circle pad, whatever the hell you want to call it, control stick. As you can see, since he's pulling straight ahead, you want to pull back. He's pulling like off to the left like that, you want to pull right, etc., etc. And then once you get closer, I believe the camera will pan out to show Link, just to show that, hey, you're almost there, buddy, keep at it. And yes, this is hurting my thumb, actually. I'm not enjoying this. Come on, buddy. I don't want to lose you. There we are, we're almost there. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, so close. But if he's under 10 pounds, I'm not gonna be very happy, and that'll just cut to me actually finding old 10-poundy. Let's do it. Almost there. Come on, trigger the cutscene, let's go. Come on. Oh, this is more intense than Ganon. Actually, I don't know if that's, no, I lost him. Come on, we're so close I can taste it. Okay, that's a huge fish right there. That's gotta be at least 10 pounds. Yes, yes, finally. Okay, thank you, ZeldaDungeon.net, for correcting me there. So you guys, this is what happens when you pay attention. You actually catch the fish. And so, once we take it to this gentleman here, weigh your fish. This fish is huge. It looks like a new record. It's at least 10 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. Our next heart piece. That was painful. On to the next one. Okay, so our next heart piece can be found in the Lost Woods. What you want to do is hang an immediate right, of course. Now, if that looks familiar, that's the bullseye we shot at to obtain our first bullet seed upgrade. Alright, let's see. Still got the moves? Very nice. Anyway, what you want to do is hop over this fence here, and then step up onto the stump, whereupon you're going to want to whip out the Ocarina of Time, and boom, Skull Kids. Follow along with our song on your Ocarina. We'll lead you into it. So, it's a randomly generated jam session, and you got to do it a few times. That should do it. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. There you go. All right, our next heart piece. Now, the next one will be the one we collected in an earlier episode. Not the one at the Gerudo training ground, mind you, but this one. Well, part of that mask side quest is delivering one to this guy right here. I believe you can't actually give it to him without first playing Saria's song. Now, sadly, this means that we are going to end up collecting a piece of heart, but I promise it will not be enough to actually give us, you know, the heart container. This is purely just so we can progress to the side quest later in the game. So please forgive me, guys. I promise. For our next heart piece, we want to guide a stray dog home. But not just any stray dog. I believe it's this white one here by the blue stall. We want to get his attention and see if he'll start following us. Very nice. Aw. A little puppy bouncing around. Oh. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little... I don't know if I should say I'm getting emotional, but just the way this little fluffy puppy's bouncing around just reminds me of my puppy. She, I believe I referenced her in some earlier episodes, but, since I recorded it, you know, ages ago, like the main series that is, I figure I should let you know that, we had to put her down on Christmas Eve. What? It was not a good time. I've had Misha, my puppy, since I was 5, and I'm 20 years old, turning 21 this year. I was 5 turning 6 when I got her, and we put her down the year I turned 20, and, God, it's been almost an entire month now. No, what am I saying? It has been over a month now. It's the 26th. And it doesn't get it. I mean, it does. I want to say it gets easier, but I don't know. I was just scrolling Instagram last night and I got this one reel, like 5 signs your dog loves you. One of them was like, you know, they rest their entire body weight on you and it's their way of hugging you. And it just, Isha used to do that all the time. I just really miss her. Anyway, I'm sorry for getting sidetracked. On to the next heart piece. Alright guys, here we are back in Goron City, and remember that giant statue that started moving around when we lit all those torches earlier in the series? Yeah, what you want to do is you want to play a little bomb skit ball with it. Alright, that one went in clearly. Let's see. If it doesn't spit it out on this 3rd try, then yeah, we're probably just going to try and get the bomb flowers. Oh, there it is! Alright, never mind. You don't need bomb flowers. Guess you just gotta do it 3 times. Up on down there, gonna grab the rupees first, and then our heart piece. Nice. Alright, on to the next one. This next heart piece is one I've glossed over a few times. It is inside of Death Mountain Crater, of course, and now that we actually have some additional health, we can survive in here for longer than 24 seconds, I believe. What you want to do is walk on over to this ledge, and then when you climb down, there's gonna be some wooden planks, they look to be, that you can climb up and down. And then once you head on inside this alcove here, find our next heart piece. Very nice. All right, you guys at the next one. Our next heart piece is yet another one I believe I mentioned at some point in the LP. So what we're gonna do is talk to Kabora Gebora and hitch a ride from him down to Kakariko Village. You're gonna land on top of Impa's house, and we're gonna drop here to land on this wooden balcony. Head on inside this little cage here, and boom, our next heart piece next to the cow. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, the next heart piece can be found in hell. Welcome back to the Bomb Chew Bowling Alley. Now, if you remember my rant from episode 8, we're just in for a hell of a good time, huh? Let's see, it's completely random, but it doesn't really matter since I'm not trying to actively avoid the heart piece, unlike in episode 8. Here I actually want it, so please, kind lady, give me the heart piece. Thank you! Thank you so much! Okay, let's see if I still got it. No, move, 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 move! Yes! Oh! Oh! Did you see that? Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! And that's it! That's it! We are done! Never coming back to this god-awful minigame ever again! Good riddance! I hope you had the time of your life! I sure as hell didn't! Alright guys, our next heart piece can be found just outside of Lake Hylian, Hyrule Field. What you want to do is climb up over this fence here, or this ladder, excuse me. Then you want to hop over the fence over there. And soon the Shard of Agony should be going off when we land in the center, I believe. Yep. We're gonna drop a bomb, get out of the way, head on inside this grotto. Whereupon, we will find a business scrub. Don't need our Deku Shield, we can just use the boomerang. All right, you win. In return for sparing me, I will sell you a piece of heart. 10 rupees it is. Let's make a deal. Wow, only 10 rupees. feel like he's ripping himself off, but I couldn't care less. On to the next one. Alright, so our next 3 heart pieces can all be found inside of Zora's River. I don't know why I whipped out my boomerang. Now then, the first one, there are 3 different ways you can obtain it. 2 as a child, 1 as an adult. So as a kid, the best way of going about it is grabbing your Kuko and then taking it for a little bit of a walk, for lack of a better word. Anyway, we're gonna avoid the Octorok once again. Obligatory reference is obligatory. And you wanna head on up over here, jump that little gap. And next, alright, so the window honestly isn't as tight as you might think. What you wanna do is hop on over to this platform, let go right here with A, and then do a roll jump onto that platform over there. Awesome. Alright, and the next one is right here, actually. So I'm actually going out of order from ZeldaDungeon.net's guide, just because I figure it's more convenient. We have all the non-warp Ocarina songs here, and that's what we gotta play for the froggies. So they all enjoyed it, and they're gonna give us a heart piece for it. Very nice. Alright. Now the next one is close to the entrance to Zora's Domain. I'm sure you've seen it in the background of other episodes when we passed through here. Gonna L-hop to the side here. Wow, that storm did not last long at all. It's like a flash storm, sun shower, you know? Anyway, what you want to do is you don't even really need a Kuko. What you need is a boomerang. Even though you can bring the Kuko all the way up here if you feel so inclined. But I would advise against that. Throw your boomerang at it. Little lower than that. Little lower than that. Bingo. Drop down and just, oh, there you go. All right, up next, you're gonna head on up that ladder, enter Zora's Domain. I'm sure you guys remember this one. It was from episode 9, Kingpin Zora. We did the puzzle to unlock it, but we didn't actually open the chest containing it, of course. It's the one behind the waterfall in case you've forgotten. Or if you didn't see Kingpin Zora, which in that case, go back and watch it. You missed out on a very important episode. It ends with me getting eaten by a giant fish. How would you not want to see that? You know what? Okay, it's really random. Very, very random, actually. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway, just because it's not that I'm a content creator hungry for views or anything. It's the fact that, like, instead of the views steadily declining from, like, the earlier episodes onwards, there are random episodes that just did really, really well, like Runaway Fiancé, Death's Scythe, for example, and Cool Shiny Rock Collection. But those ones, they have their numbers in the thumbnail. So, like, I don't understand, unless, you know, the algorithm just popped off and the thumbnail looked interesting to people, how you can just go and, like, you know, skip out on previous episodes and then watch ones that are sequels to episodes you haven't seen. Because if you look at the view count, that's what a lot of people did. And, I don't know, just someone like me, when I watch LPs, I like to watch start to finish so I don't miss out on anything. But with that, we are just about done with the Child Link heart pieces. There's still a few more to go. So I will meet you guys elsewhere in just a second. Now, much like the heart piece where we retrieved the dog and brought it home, you want to make sure that it's nighttime for this next one, because I'm pretty sure the treasure chest minigame store is only open during the night. And there was actually one of the gossip stones talked about it, where they said, I don't know, glasses or something are banned from the treasure chest minigame. There's a reason for that. Because the only thing we have that are close to glasses, or that is close to glasses, excuse me, is our lens of truth. So you want to head on inside this building here. You talk to this fine gentleman right here. Open the chest and surprise! If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees, you want to play? Yeah! Alright. That's the last of the heart pieces as Child Link. So, I will meet you guys back in Kakariko Graveyard as Adult Link. Alright guys, so for this next segment, we are going to be obtaining 5 heart pieces in one fell swoop. So, this episode is going to be a huge payoff to all the magic beans we planted in the LP. Starting with this hovering leaf over here, past the Poe, we're just going to ignore him for now, even though he might follow us up here. Hopefully not, but Oh no, that's one persistent Poe. Yes, here's our next heart piece. And then next we want to go visit our old friend Dompe, Spirit, that is. And we're gonna race him again, but this time our objective is to beat him in under a minute. If we do that, he will instead reward us with a heart piece instead of the hook shot. All right, so let's see if I can do a better job than I did in the LP, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got hit by a lot of fire. Now, one thing you really want to do is use your long shot, that final stretch, to like hook onto one of the torches. Oh, look at that tight line. Those are some world record lines right there, eh, guys? You know, something of a Mario Kart goat myself. But I digress. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Stay humble, hustle hard. Oh, I think I lost some time there. Unfortunate. Ooh, oh, I thought I could have made the tight one. Unfortunate. Alright, gonna go around this way. Oh, I hear some nasty fellas. I think we're on the home stretch. Yeah, you use your long shot. And easy money. What? 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 Did you see that? What? 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 I'm gonna hang back a little, because I don't want whatever the hell just happened to happen again. There we go. All right, Dompe. I won fair and square. Give me a heart piece. Thank you very much. All right, on to the next one, which is straight ahead, if you remember. Here we are back inside the windmill with that guy who's very angry at us for playing the Song of Storms. We are going to wait for the platform to make its rounds, and then... Wait, can I hook shot this? I don't think so. I mean, I did think so, otherwise I wouldn't have tried. But that's besides the point. The point is we're gonna do a roll jump here, land right next to it, and now we are going to step outside. And here, remember I showed this off like as a kid, you can side hop onto this roof, but obviously the way the devs intended was for you to use your long shot to get up here, or I'm sure you can even just get here with a regular hook shot to tell you the truth. Anyway, thanks for the next heart piece, fella. And our next one is back inside the House of Skulltula. If you remember, one of the rewards was a heart piece, but I skipped out on it because well, it was a 3-heart run. What'd you think? I only got as few heart pieces as necessary for 100% completion. One of these yellow-shirted guys right here. I think it's this one. Yep. Alright, and that's all the heart pieces in Kakariko Village. And I will see you guys elsewhere for our next heart piece. Alright, now much like as a child, I am going to be going out of order from ZeldaDungeon.net's walkthrough because, I mean, I've got all the equipment, so I might as well. Like, there's no reason not to just quickly come grab this one. And then, let's see here. Oh, well, please don't die, Link. Please don't die, buddy. Can I hook? Can I hook shot? I can. Holy, I love the long shot, guys. Greatest weapon of all time. We're gonna make our way on over here. And again, this is another heart piece that you can obtain as a kid with a well-timed side hop. But of course, the way the devs intended is for you to use the magic bean platform. But instead, for now, I'm just gonna backflip off of Death Mountain. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness. I was deciding whether I should say oh my god or oh my goodness, but yeah. I don't know, I guess the backwalking canceled out the stun animation. But I digress, guys. We're gonna jump down here. There's what I was looking for. Alright. The bomb's gone, so we can just backflip on over this fence. Oh, there are boulders there now. Please don't hit me. Alright. And our next heart piece will be right here. Okay, now back to the intended order. Now this is yet another magic bean heart piece. So, what you want to do, you can swim across the lake if you feel so inclined, but personally, I'm just going to take the bridge. I'm going to backwalk. Because I don't know how long this video is going to be. Just to give you an idea, guys, I've recorded 30 individual clips already. I started around like 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. It is currently 4:25 p.m. in the afternoon. Getting a little tired, but that's okay. We'll manage. We always do. Like Michael Scott says, you know, somehow I manage. Just going to hop off here. And then we're gonna climb up here. I'm pretty sure you can summon Pierre the Scarecrow. Ah! Gosh darn Gwei! Oh, what a jerk. You want to try that again, mate? You think you're funny? Think you're funny? I'm gonna blast you out of the sky with a freaking light arrow. How's that feel? Oh, that was the magic beam platform. I thought it was another Gwei. Gonna get a cheap shot on me. Oh. Come on. Yes! Take that! That's for that cheap shot. Not impressed. But I digress. We're gonna climb up here. And we hardly even use the light arrows aside from, you know, when they were necessary. Such a cool weapon. Why not use them more to snipe an annoying Gwei out of the sky? Alright, but here's our next heart piece. And now, we return to the fishing hole. Oh, also, obligatory Ocarina showcase obligatory. Kind of like, the Spirit Colossus's nipple and how you can hookshot onto it. I got a really funny joke for you guys. You see the fisherman? He's wearing a hat now. Is it for the season? Or is he hiding something? Everyone knows that guys who wear hats are always hiding something, isn't that right? Let's find out. You throw your fishing rod at him. Oh my god! I took his hat. Look, he's bald. Isn't it funny, guys? There's no hair on top of his head. Let's point and laugh at him. Something completely out of his control. Let's laugh at him for it. He's literally bald. Anyway, there are two things you can do here. You can either talk to him and give it back, or you can be a complete and utter jerk and let it sink to the bottom of the lake. I think. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can. Let's see. Let's try again. Yeah, you can just let it sink. Yeah, why are we doing this? This isn't nice. I feel bad. I feel bad, but yeah. Just had to show it off because the bonus episode. But I digress. And I believe if you come back in, he'll have embraced his baldness, which honestly, king. Good for him. I'm proud of him. Let's see. Yep, he just embraced it. Anyway, I will take the fishing rod, and we are gonna go try and catch a big fish. Let's do our best, guys. See if we don't flounder like we did as a kid. Making our way on over here. Oh my god, is that the Hylian Loach? Wait, it's real? The Hylian Loach is real? Can we get much higher? Wow, I thought it was just a myth all this time. I'm gonna try and catch it afterwards, but for now I just want to get this big guy here. Because I need the prize, which, funny enough, is not actually a heart piece, but it paves the way to get another heart piece. So I need you to become interested in my lure, please, and thank you. Come on, buddy. I know you want it. Come on. If you want it, you can have it, but you gotta learn to reach out there and grab it. This is the second Weezer Green Album reference I've made in today's episode. And the other one was also at the fishing hole. Because my brain is rotten, all I do is listen to Weezer and Green Day. Let's go. Alright. So, going right, going left. All right, we're zooming out for this one. No, we're zooming in. I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. Game, why are you doing this? Revenge for pulling the fella's hat off his head. But you know, we helped him embrace his baldness. Ugh, the battle of the ages. No! Surely you're getting tired. Come on. No! No! I feel like the game is cheating me. Okay, he's f***ing huge. That's gotta be it. Pardon my language. Okay, it's over. It's over. Oh my god, I'm like Bruce Campbell and Doctor Strange.
It's over.
Oh god. It's over. Okay, I'm gonna go collect my prize. We're gonna get the next heart piece, and I am just gonna go take a break and holy, 23 pounds. Golden scale. It's like the silver Zora scale, but it only has one purpose. Just one purpose in this game, and I'll show you what that is. What you want to do is head on over to the Lakeside Laboratory. And instead of being able to dive for 6 seconds, you can now dive for 9. And what you want to do is not use the iron boots, nor do you want to grab onto the ledge. You just want to dive down using your Golden Zora scale. As you can see, now we can dive down for 8 seconds. You want to make sure you touch the floor. Then you're going to resurface. And the professor's going to be very impressed, as noted by that jingle there. And... talk to me, buddy. You may not have noticed, but I've been watching you. That's creepy. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. I'll give this to you. All right, we got a piece of heart. 7 more to go. Alright, so slight change of plans. While I was on my break from the game, I learned that the Hyrule Loach is actually real and not just a myth. But apparently it's like the hardest fish to catch in the game. And the reward is also only 50 rupees. But hey, you know, since this is a 100% playthrough, figured might as well give it a try. Let's see what we can do. Let's go catch the Hyrule Loach. So, I'm gonna be quick. I'm just gonna go for the standard method, which is going at it with a regular rod rather than the sinking lure. But I'll explain more in detail once we catch the guy, which he should be located over the lily pads here. Oh my god. Okay, we got him. Got a bite. Here we go. Pull, pull, pull. Come on. Come on, Hyrule Loach. We got you, buddy. Putting up a real fight. Oh, my thumbs are hurting. Apparently, adult Hyrule, or yeah, going after the Hyrule Loach as an adult is the heaviest fish in the game. So, keep that in mind. You may put up a bit of a fight, but a guy on GameFAQs said that he's easier to catch than the big lurker, which was that big fish we caught as adult Link. The one that caused that bleep you heard earlier. Oh my god, I try not to swear on camera because I want to be child friendly, but like, oh my goodness, that guy was legitimately pushing my buttons. But yeah, I mean, after having dinner and a nice coffee, I'm feeling a lot better. And not iced coffee, I mean a nice warm coffee. It was good. Helped me shake off the frustration a little. I think we're getting close, guys. I think the Hyrule Loach is getting very close now. I was researching the minigame, though, I'm not gonna lie, because I want to get better at this, and I want to... I figured, hey, if I'm going after the Hyrule Loach, might as well put on a good show. Need to wait for him to get closer to Link's general proximity before I can explain something. Come on, buddy. Come on. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Okay. Now you just hold back. You just hold back when he's close like this. Just hold back. Hold back. Back right, back right, back. Back it up, back it up. Left. Back right. Come on. Come on, back, back. Okay, we got this, guys. We got this. I got this. Tyagara, baby, Tyagara. That's what it's all about. It's coming. It's coming. We got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. 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 Come on, Link, pick him up, pick him up. Oh my god. Oh my god, my finger just slipped off the control stick. Come on. Come on, Link, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Pick him up. How close does this fish have to get? How close? Come on, Link, you got this, buddy. You got this, you got this. Look how close he is. Come on, come on. Why are we not triggering the cutscene? What's going on? Oh, wow, he is putting up a fight. I might break my control stick. Oh my god. So much force. Does his bubble have to be inside of mine or something? What's going on here? So close, so close. Don't break away. Oh my god, no, my thumb is hurting so bad. Ah! Yes! Yes! All right, that's your thumbnail, baby. All right, we got it, the Hylian Loach. Gosh, that's a strange fish you caught there. On top of that, it's 29 pounds. I want to keep it. All right, we're gonna take it to the fisherman over here. Ow, my thumbs! Oh, dearly beloved, that is painful. Let's talk to the gentleman. What do you want? Weigh my fish. Well, well. Wow, that's a rare fish. This is a Hyrule Loach. For the fish size, or for this fish, size doesn't matter. I'll give you this prize. All right, guys, purple rupee. Anyway, recently the number of these fish has decreased tremendously, so I'm going to release this one. That's fine, I just wanted the bragging rights. All right, so let me explain a little bit more about the Hyrule Loach and the sinking lure. So if I understand this correctly, yes, it only appears on every 4th visit, but you have to like pay, like paid visits, not just walking in and out of the pond. And something that greatly increases your chance of catching it is what's known as a sinking lure. Now, according to ZeldaDungeon.net, there are 4 possible places where you can find it. One of which is being that that arched branch or like log in the water there. Another is around these like 3 rocks. And another, I believe, is like somewhere along the stream. You get a special cutscene when you find it. And the last one says it's near the grass by twin rocks, which I think is referring to these guys over here. If I can't find it, which doesn't look like I am. Oh, never mind. There it is. Yes, this is a sinking lure. And if you use it to catch any fish, even the Hyrule Loach, without talking to the fisherman first, I don't think he'll count it. So it's recommended that as soon as you find the sinking lure, you take it on over to him, and then you talk to him before trying to catch another fish. What do you want? Let's talk about something. What? Do you want a fish with a different lure? Hey, what's that? What? You just picked it up? Usually the rules say you can't use one of those. I mean, usually, but what the heck? And then you're good to go fishing. So, the significance of this is, you know how earlier I was struggling to catch the big fish when it was in the middle of the pond? I failed to realize that you simply can't unless they're surface level like that. Unless you have the sinking lure. That makes catching the Hylian Loach a lot easier, because if you scare it away from its initial spawn point in the lily pads, you can find it again, like, in the middle of the pond, and you can try with the sinking lure. But I just thought I'd explain that. Without further ado, guys, we are actually going to be moving on to the next heart piece. I just wanted to point that out. So thank you for bearing with me, and let's get on with it. Alright, so our next heart piece will be found within a grotto over here, as you can hear the Shard of Agony going off. So what we need to do is pull out our bombs, blow up the entrance, and stand back, of course. And then when you head on inside, you're gonna need either the iron boots or the gold scale, actually, for this one. And considering all the trouble we went through to get the gold scale, and yes, I can attest to what that guy on GameFAQs said, it was a lot harder catching that big fish than the Hyrule Loach. So, that's, like, the second main purpose, unless you just want to use your iron boots, which I guarantee, like, 99% of the player base does. Anyway, on to the next one. So, our next two heart pieces can be found here in Zora's River. Technically 3, but it's not actually in the area of Zora's River, but it's the ice cavern, so we'll go there momentarily. First things first, though. Pretty sure I mentioned both of these, actually, like, during the original playthrough, but if not, yeah, you gotta do a bit of ice physics platforming here to get on over. Like, once again, say it with me, in a game without a dedicated jump button. Alright, here's our next piece of heart, and next we're gonna jump into the lake and just sink to the bottom. It's okay, we've got plenty of health now, so we don't need to worry about running out of air. See, we can be down here for 2.5 minutes. I think that's longer than the average human can hold their breath. Could be wrong about that. If I am, I'll quickly correct myself on screen. But here's our next piece of heart, forming yet another heart container. And so for our next one, we are gonna head back inside the ice cavern, and I will meet you guys there as soon as I surface, just so you know I'm not cheating death. All right, sound good? I sure hope it does. Come on, Link, surface, buddy. Let's do it. It's about 158, 157. Nice. All right, see you guys in a sec. All right, so our next heart piece is going to be in one of those blue fire deposit rooms. Now, we don't actually need to fill up on it, because if you remember in Ganon's tower, we had a few extra ones in our bottles. So let's just use this guy real quick to thaw out our good friend, the piece of heart. And then we will only have 3 more to go. Alright, see you guys at the next one now. Alright, here we are back at the Gerudo's Fortress. Now then, you remember our good buddy Pierre the Scarecrow? Yeah, well, he was up next to one of those heart pieces up there, so we gotta do a bit of internal exploration, of the Gerudo's Fortress once again. Make our way back on up there, and then use Pierre to zip on over to that treasure chest. Also, it has occurred to me that I've missed one Child Link heart piece, so we'll go back and do that afterwards, but basically, you're meant to... What's it? Oh wait, do I even need Pierre, or can I make it using my long shot? I think I can make it using my long shot. Hell yeah. The frogs. Remember the frogs that we played all the non-warp songs for? Yeah, so you get 1 heart piece just for simply playing the Song of Storms, and you get another for playing all the warp songs, or all the non-warp songs, and I honestly don't know which heart piece I got from them, but either way, I think I have to go back and play the Song of Storms a second time no matter what, since it was the last song I played. But first, I'm just gonna quickly get the last Adult Link heart piece, so I will meet you guys at the Desert Colossus in just one moment. Because right now, we're coming up on another archery minigame run by this Gerudo lady here. So let's see what she has to say. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but... Okay, how about this? Horseback archery challenge. Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I will give you something good. Do you want to try for 20 rupees? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I did actually. Wow, okay. That's the Gerudo lady's personal best, by the way. Fantastic! You're a true master. I will give this to you. Keep improving yourself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Ah! Alright, so for the final Adult Link heart piece, once again, we're gonna take a magic leaf ride. Up to that, cool looking archway where she spawned in when she taught us the, Requiem of Spirit. So let's hop on and take it for a ride. This is what 2015 should have been like with actual hoverboards, you know? Alright. Gonna avoid the gways, of course. We're gonna go underneath and then above, and then you're gonna jump. And there you go. Alright then. Back to the past we go. Wow, that was rude. That was so rude. Get out of here. But yeah, back to the past we go. Let's try that. Oh my god, hold on. Right, if you kill enemies using the light arrows, you get hella rupees for that. So, if you're ever in a pinch, there you go. But I assume that late in the game, it won't really matter. Alright guys, one final heart piece, one final correction. No, you do not need to play the Song of Storms twice for these guys. I was skimming through ZeldaDungeon.net's guide, like the text that is. I was looking at the pictures more so, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a long day. I'm really tired and I just want to get this recording over with. But basically, no. You're meant to do that other heart piece first, you know, the one where you play all the non-warp songs for them. Now, the Song of Storms is explicitly mentioned in the guide, presumably because it's the last non-warp song you obtain, presuming you don't skip over the likes of the Sun Song or Epona Song. What you're meant to do afterwards is come back to them, and they'll all be grown up, and as you can tell from the previous little heart piece with these guys, each frog corresponds with a note on your ocarina. So, what you're meant to do is whip out your ocarina a second time, and then play the corresponding note on your ocarina to the frog that has the butterfly over his head, like so. L, X, Y, R, X, Y, R, L, R, L, R, Y, X, L, L, L. Young boy, you did great. Perfect. We are stuffed, Ribbit. Would you take this token of our gratitude? Hell yeah. Heart piece number 36 and heart container number 20 or 17 if you don't count the 3 that we've had throughout our entire run. Now, that's not the end of the video. As you can see, there's still a few minutes left. That's because there are 2 more things I want to show off quickly, and I will meet you guys back in the future as Adult Link. Sound good? I sure hope it does. Alright guys, so upon returning to the future, what you want to do is head on over to Ganon's castle, because if you remember from before, there was one final Great Fairy Fountain that we did not visit, because, as I mentioned before, it was just a health upgrade, and since the main playthrough was 3 hearts, I didn't bother going for it. But now, we are well equipped, we have all of our heart containers, let's go get it. For no reason. Other than 100% completion. Lift with your knees and not with your back. Alrighty, I love that animation. It's so cool, it's so sick. Imagine if you could be strong enough to do that. I wish the golden gauntlets were real, man. Anyway, you head on inside to the final Great Fairies Fountain. Last time we gotta be in this beautiful, serene area in the game, sadly, but all good things must come to an end, and a thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. The final time you're gonna hear Zay Zay on the Tayagara Let's Play YouTube channel. Hello, Great Fairy, how are you today? What do you have for me, pray tell? Is it more defense? I bet it's more defense. I know it's more defense. We're gonna get a nice thick white outline around our hearts. Much like the nice thick white outline around the text on my subtitles throughout all the videos. That's a little fun parallel. And no, I'm not gonna retroactively say that the hearts are the inspiration for that. I was more so thinking of like the text of the title of Legend of Zelda. Even though I'm pretty sure there's actually no white outline around the Zelda text, but whatever. There's the final upgrade from the Great Fairy. Now we can take twice as much damage, I believe. Which is useless to us now, but hey, 100% completion, baby, that's what we're all about. Alright, now, for the last thing I want to show off in Ocarina of Time, I will meet you guys back in Gerudo Valley in just one moment. Alright, so upon returning to Gerudo Valley, what you want to do is make your way on over to the other side of the bridge, of course, and you want to head inside the carpenter's tent, because inside, there's a character who we have not yet seen in the adult timeline, but we met him briefly as a child in one of the side quest episodes. So, well, it wasn't really a side quest episode because we also did the bottom of the well in it, but nonetheless, here are the German Beatles once again, and here we have the Running Man. Now, he is the most interesting character in the game in my opinion, because I'll explain why in a second. I'm the wandering running man. I've run all over this land in search of true competitive spirit. I beat all my challengers, man and beast. You're an athletic guy, and you look like you might have a true killer instinct, too. Now that the bridge over Gerudo Valley is complete, I'm looking for a challenger to have a commemorative race against. The best time to get from here to the bridge of the Lost Woods was 2:38. That's my record. Will you challenge my record? Excellent, then you go first. I'll give you a head start. Now, go ahead. So, even if you beat 2:38 by a country mile, he's still gonna beat you there. Why? I don't know. Except it's speculated that it's purely just to test your time and how quickly you can make it across Hyrule. Because it's impossible to beat him. If you warp there, if you ride Epona there, if you backwalk there, you're never gonna beat him, even if you somehow get there in under a minute. There's just nothing you can do. Some people even tried, like, they thought that if you left the game on for a certain amount of time as young Link in the woods, he would grow into adult Link, which is hilarious, but no, that doesn't work. So, I'm sorry, it's just straight up impossible to beat the running man to the bridge. Why did I do that? I meant to do AXY, not LAXYXY. Oh well. Point is, we're gonna go there, even if we beat that time, which we probably will on Epona's back, of course. And he's gonna be waiting there for us. And that's okay, because that gives us the opportunity to just take one last stroll across Hyrule on our beautiful steed's back, and let's admire the sights. We're gonna be heading along southeastern Hyrule Field here, because that's like a quick way if we go around this central area of Hyrule Field, you know, Lon Ranch and the likes, all those fences there. Oh god, I love this game, guys. I know I, you know, vented frustrations about certain parts of it, like the big Poe hunt, the fishing hole, and of course, the Bomb Chew bowling alley, but those are just 3 blights on an otherwise, honestly, perfect game. I love Ocarina of Time to death. It's such a joy to play. The combat still feels nice. I love the puzzles. I love the music. The characters are so much fun. The world, I mean, I know Hyrule Field, people often give it flack for being large and bland, but I like it. I think it does, it serves its purpose, it does its job very well, and I can't complain. But yeah, as you can see, we're gonna beat 2:38 by over a minute. And what do we have? But the running man waiting there smugly for us. Woo! You did quite well, but you couldn't beat me. Your time was 1:34, but I just beat you by 1 second. You'll have to challenge me again sometime. Goodbye then. Alright, goodbye, running man. And sure as he says goodbye to us, this is me, Tyagara, bidding you all farewell for the final time in Ocarina of Time 3D. And notice how I didn't say 3-heart run, because yeah, you look down in the bottom right, we are well past 3 hearts, my friends. And this is my favorite time of day in Ocarina of Time. I'm so happy that we got to end the game here. Just as the sun's coming up, it's just, the lighting is gorgeous, it's golden. Look at Link's face, look at the lighting on his face. You don't get a shot like this at any other time of day, and it's just, it's beautiful. I love this game. I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. And until the next Let's Play, which will come out hopefully sometime in late March, I've been Tyagara, and I bid you all farewell.